Make delicious creamy ice cream, gelato, and sorbet from the comfort of your home with Whynter ice cream makers. With homemade ice cream, you can avoid additives or harmful ingredients that some companies add to stabilize the cream to keep it from crystallizing. And most importantly, it's fun. Far more effective than budget ice cream makers, the Whynter ice cream makers feature a built-in compressor freezer that allows for continuous use without the need to pre-freeze the mixing bowl. Whynter ice cream makers can be operated in 3 convenient modes: ice cream mode, cooling only mode, and mixing only mode. This ICM 201 SB's upright design gives it a small footprint ideal for tighter spaces, and its elegant stainless steel build gives it a polished and professional look. All Whynter ice cream makers include a BPA-free churn blade. One of the special features of this ICM 201 SB model is the stainless steel bowl, which is perfect for any type of ice cream or sorbet mixture. Here's how easy and fast this ice cream maker works. First, have the ice cream mixture ready. Press the power button and then the menu button to select ice cream mode. Pour the mixture into the bowl, lock the lid in place, press start, and watch the unit do its job. The LCD display shows the internal temperature and the operating time. You can add any ingredients such as chocolate chips or nuts to enhance the texture and flavor. In about 45 to 60 minutes, depending on the mixture, your homemade creamy ice cream is ready. Be healthy and creative and have fun making your own frozen treats at home. Please visit our website for the most current Whynter ice cream maker lineup.
Do these jingles take you back to the ice cream truck coming around the corner? Now you can easily make your favourite childhood dessert with the Breville Smart Scoop. It's the first compressor ice cream maker with load sensing that lets you set and forget. This banana frozen yogurt recipe is one of many sure crowd-pleasing favourites that are included in the recipe section of the instruction booklet. Place the paddle securely into the 1.5 quart bowl. The outside needs to be completely dry or the water can turn to ice and cause it to get stuck. Pour the mixture into the ice cream bowl and place it into the Smart Scoop. Then choose from the 12 hardness settings. Turn the dial to the right for harder textured dessert like gelato or ice cream, and dial to the left for softer sorbet and this frozen yogurt. If you want to tailor to your preferred consistency, or for a pre-timed recipe, you can mix in manual mode. The optional pre-cool function can be used before both manual and automatic settings and only takes about 10 minutes to cool. That same button can activate the child lock by holding it down for 2 seconds. To make it faster, I'm definitely going to press pre-cool. Great for entertaining, the keep cool setting will keep the consistency of the dessert by chilling and churning for up to 3 hours. There's also an option to switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But to alert you to when your dessert's ready, the big decision remains to choose from the jingles, beeps, or a mute option. But that doesn't really scream ice cream. Ice cream usually takes about 50 minutes to churn and chill. But if your recipe calls for chocolate chips, fresh fruit or flavourings, there'll be a ding at about 3 to 5 minutes just before your ice cream reaches its desired consistency. When it's done, remove blade will flash. Use the included spatula to remove the frozen dessert from the bowl into a freezer container. You can immediately serve, or since it's all natural and free from stabilisers and preservatives, it will store for 1 week in the freezer. To prevent ice crystals from forming, put plastic film directly over the top before storing in the freezer. The bowl should be hand washed. Use the included bottle brush to clean inside of the scraper blade. The Smart Scoop, brought to you by the food thinkers at Breville.
Making smooth, creamy homemade ice cream is an art that has been enjoyed by families for generations, and it's never been easier to indulge in this great American tradition than with White Mountain's old-fashioned ice cream maker. Your unit includes everything you need to get started. the powerful electric motor, the delicious recipe booklet, the stainless steel canister with lid that holds the recipe mix, the dasher for churning, and of course the long-lasting artisan bucket, handcrafted of 100% New England white pine. You will also need plenty of ice and rock salt, which together play a vital role. Start by placing the canister on the metal guidepost in the center of the bucket. Pour some ice around the canister to steady it. To insert the dasher, line up the diamond-shaped opening with the metal stem at the bottom of the canister. Turn it gently until it rests firmly at the bottom. Next, pour your homemade refrigerated ice cream recipe into the canister, filling it halfway. Put the lid on and turn the dasher stem, making sure it turns freely. To secure the motor to the bucket, position the center gear over the dasher stem. Then lock the left and right ends into the metal brackets on either side of the bucket. Be sure the White Mountain logo faces the same direction as the bucket logo. Now the freezing process begins. Fill the bucket completely around all sides with alternating layers of ice and rock salt. Pack the top layer with rock salt. Next, plug in the unit to start the motor. As the ice melts, add alternating layers of ice and rock salt. After about 20 to 30 minutes, your ice cream is done. Unplug the unit and remove the motor. Wipe off any ice or salt left on the top of the canister. Remove the lid and gently jiggle and pull out the dasher, pushing the ice cream down into the canister. You're now ready to serve rich, delicious homemade ice cream right out of the bucket, or scoop into your favorite container and freeze for later use. Perfect for parties or family fun time, you'll be hooked on the wholesome taste and amazing texture of your homemade ice cream. So go ahead, indulge. The memories will last a lifetime. White Mountain brand, churning out creamy goodness since 1853.
Hi, I'm Daniel Green and welcome to the Gourmia kitchen. I remember our first home ice cream maker. It wasn't very expensive, but then again, it wasn't very good either. After it churned for what seemed like hours and then you'd get about half a pint of ice cream, I'm happy to say those times have changed. The Gourmia Sweet Scoop ice cream maker is the most advanced, easy to operate home ice cream maker, frozen yogurt and sorbet maker I've ever seen. The LCD control panel and built-in timer take all the guesswork out of making all kinds of frozen desserts. But the best thing about the Sweet Scoop ice cream maker is that I know exactly what is going into it, like fresh cream, fresh eggs, fresh fruit, natural flavorings, and absolutely no stabilizers or preservatives. It's way healthier and it tastes a lot better too. Let's make some ice cream. There's a lovely recipe book with a dozen delectable desserts for you to try. And not just ice cream. The Sweet Scoop is perfect for sorbets, sherbets, and frozen yogurts too. Let's go for a classic honey vanilla ice cream. The ingredients, as I said, are all natural. Whole milk, heavy cream, sugar, organic honey, vanilla, and a touch of salt. Simmer all together and chill in the fridge for a couple of hours or overnight. Once our base is thoroughly chilled, I pour it into the ice cream maker and set the timer for 40 minutes. Now, this part is complicated. Press start. Our homemade, all-natural, chemical-free honey vanilla ice cream has been in the freezer for 4 hours. Now just scoop. Oh, look how rich and creamy that is. Into some serving bowls, and all you do is garnish with whatever you want and serve. If you have a family, the large quart and half quart capacity of the Sweet Scoop is really what you need. But with homemade ice cream this good, I can't promise that it will last very long.
Hi, I'm Teresa with Cuisinart, and this is Cuisinart's frozen yogurt, ice cream, and sorbet maker. This unit holds up to 1.5 quarts of your favorite dessert. It comes with 3 basic parts. The first is the freezer bowl. This is a double insulated freezer bowl, which needs to be in the freezer for up to 8 hours. I'd prefer to keep it in the freezer overnight to make sure that it's solidly frozen. And it goes right here on the base. It requires no ice, so there's no mess, no fuss. This is our patent-pending mixing paddle, which goes right here inside of the freezer bowl, and it makes ice cream or any frozen dessert in 20 minutes or less. And then here, is the cover, which has a large spout right here, which allows you to add any mix in towards the end of if you're making ice cream, you want to add chocolate chips. It's wide enough for you to add that to your ice cream. And there you have it. That's our ice cream maker, and it makes, as I said, it makes great sherbet, sorbet, ice cream. Cuisinart's frozen yogurt ice cream and sorbet maker.